Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to some more PGA Tour 2K23 gameplay here on the channel. Today we are visiting the Royal Liverpool Golf Club, which will host the Open later this year. This is a LiDAR version designed by the very talented Yeltsman. As you can see, it is a par 71. Fairways and greens are firm. The green speed is medium, weather is clear, and the time of day is morning. Let's check out the tee options. There are four. We will be swinging from the championship tees, which are playing 7,369 yards, and as always, pin set number 1. The course recently underwent a variety of changes and advanced for this year's Open. The work included a new par 3 that will play as a 17th hole during this year's Open, so it will be great to see if Yeltsman has included that in the updated version of this fantastic links golf course. So here we are on the first hole. High winds, which you would expect with this course. A former race course, now a fantastic links course. Let's try and take this down the right hand side. There is a perfect. I'm pretty surprised at that. That is going to find the left centre off the fairway. But I'm still going to have a lot of work to do here. These winds can play havoc around the course. So let's try and fade this against the wind with a little bit of backspin. Try to land this just short off the pin, and hopefully it does sit down. There's a tiny slow, and I have pushed it right. Oh, that's coming up way short. That could kick into the bunker here. It's done exactly that. It's kicked into this green side bunker. So let's see if I can get up and down for the par save. This is going to be a real test for me with these high winds. But let's see if I can splash this one close. Just applied full backspin. I do have a downslope at my feet. The ball should shoot right as well. That should run out. I didn't intend to land that short off the green. The green speeds are 141. There's a little bit of movement right to left here. I was planning to land that splash shot at the front of the green, but we got away with it. We'll take that up and down, and we move on to hole number 2. Fairways seem pretty tight here, so let's take this down the left-hand side with a large amount of draw and try and avoid all these bunkers. That's a really good strike. Almost a laser beam perfect. That's tracking well. It should kick left here. It has done. And that is a fantastic tee shot. The second green, protected by these jewels of bunkers down the left-hand side with this pin. I'm just going to play for the right-hand side of this flag stick. Try and get this pin high. Very tough pin to get near in these wind conditions. That's a tiny slow. And look how far right that has shot. The yardage was actually ideal. A lot of work here for the birdie, 33 feet out. The pin is 1 foot above me here. Don't want to leave this one short. That's got a chance because it should start to turn back. That was unlucky. Just left it short and left of the hole. But back-to-back pars. Solid start. These winds are high. Now, is there an out of bounds here? I am going to have to check before we do tee off. Last thing I want is hit an OB. There we go. The hospitality area and the left-hand side of this fairway are all out of bounds. So this is a big tee shot coming up here. Just shaping this once again. Try to find the right centre off the fairway. Not with that fast though. That ball's just going to kick hard left and into the heavy rough by the looks of things. It has done. That's a disappointing tee shot, but a very tough one. The light rough actually not too punishing. Let's pitch this one. The wind is really going to move me from right to left. So aiming way right at the pin. Oh, that's a fast. That ball's just going to go hard left here combined with the wind. Yardage was actually bang on. That's a pity about the fast. Probably didn't allow enough for the wind neither. But this is actually a makeable putt from 26 feet out. Slightly downhill. Just going right edge of the cup here. That should start to turn back. It has done. But it's turned too much. Had the ideal weight as well. So at the moment, we're just playing par golf. This wind really is creating havoc. It's up to 18-mile-per-hour wind here. I don't think I can drive this green, but we'll give it a chance. It's a slight fast. This may kick into this greenside bunkers, you know. Needs to check up. Wow, conditions are firm. Fortunately, it has landed short of the hazards. 22 yards short of the pin. This should be a straightforward chip shot. Just applied a good bit of backspin here. That should run up. Get in the hole. Didn't hit it firm enough. And that ball's actually coming back down the slope. Surely I make this for the first birdie of the round. Breaking both ways, but certainly turning more from right to left. Get in. Oh, early. That just sums up my putting in this game from day one. Those are the kind of putts you do need to convert to go low in courses. It's a fourth consecutive par here. Not the worst of starts. We are playing in high wind conditions. This time it's a 19-mile-per-hour wind coming in off the north. So we're going to have to aim way right off the fairway. And I am applying a lot of fade here. In these kind of conditions, you really have to draw and fade the ball. That's a tiny slow, but it should work out. The wind's going to ensure I stay on the left-hand side of this fairway. But so far, this is such an accurate version of Royal Liverpool Golf Club. We should comfortably reach here with 5 wood. I've played a lot of loft and fade. If I am going to miss, I would rather miss on the right-hand side of the pin. But let's see how this goes. Oh, it's a tiny slow. The ball is trying hard to come back. Oh, that's a firm kick. That really is a firm kick. At least I do have a lot of green to work with here. I'm going to have to land this just short off the green and let this ball release out. Let's flop it. So looking to land this just short off the green, and the ball with these firm conditions should hopefully run up. Got to play this one well. It's a nice shot. Is it going to run out? Get in the hole. That is a fantastic flop shot. Very, very happy with that. That is going to ensure my first birdie off the round. So hole number 5, we are 1 under. The course playing really, really tough here. Firm, fast, high winds. And this is a brutal par 3. That pin is right at the back. I'm going to have to come all the way back to a 6 iron here. Let's hang this out to the right-hand side and hopefully the wind brings us back. It's a tiny fast. Oh, this could be good, you know. It needs to get down. Is it going to hold the green? That ball sat down a lot quicker than I expected. And that is a fantastic approach shot. It's left me a very makeable putt from 14 feet. Just going left edge, playing it firm. Should hold its line. Wow. I cannot believe that that broke as much as what it did. Quite confused at that. I felt I hit it firm enough to take a little bit of the break out. So from tee to green, we are playing well. That's 2 putts that I have missed. But on another day, could have us at 3 under. But hole number 7, let's draw this against the wind. Taking us down the left-hand side. It's another really good strike. We are getting quite a few perfects here, especially off the tee box. So 171 yards left. Wow, it's another tough pin. Protected by these bunkers. But let's shape this against the wind. 7 iron should be decent here. We've got it turning against the wind. The wind should start bringing it back. This could be really, really good. Oh my goodness, what a golf shot. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. That could well be one of the greatest golf shots you will ever witness on PGA Tour 2K23. What an eagle. I don't think I could have played that any better. It did get a little bit of a favourable bounce. I didn't expect to land as short as what we did. But look at this for a replay. What a golf shot. Absolutely impeccable. I knew then that was dropping for the eagle. We now move to 3 under par. And this front 9 is starting to heat up. What a golf shot. Probably one of my best shots or favourite shots of PGA Tour 2K23 to date. But hole number 8. These crosswinds really are testing. We are going to fade it against the wind. Try to find the centre of the fairway. It's a tiny fast. That should work out well. Very tight fairways here. And that's probably left me nothing more than a pitch. Certainly not going to pitch it with a 9-iron. Let's come back a club. The pitch should help keep this below the wind ever so slightly. So this should land way short of the flagstick and hopefully release out. Come on, ball. Up we go. It should start to turn. Oh, wow. Far too firm. We've almost run that off the green. 21 feet out. Not a lot of movement here, to be fair. Let's see if we can actually make a putt. We've certainly got the weight. And I've got the read. What a fantastic putt. That does move me to 4 under par. 3 under the last 2 holes. And hole number 9, final hole of the front 9, but I've got a 17 mile per hour wind behind me. I'm going to try and run this up from the fairway. So let's go 7-iron with full backspin. This should land about 4 or 5 yards short off the green. That's a tiny fast. That's tracking way left. That's going to be bunker bound. Wow. And it's like a bouncing ball out here with the conditions. This isn't an easy shot. Let's chip this with full backspin. I'm going to try and land this about 3 or 4 yards short off the flag. And hopefully it does release out. I didn't mean to leave it that short. I didn't hit that anywhere near firm enough, and that huge slope certainly hasn't helped matters. So this could well be a bogey here on the 9th hole, unless we can drain this tough putt. I don't think I've hit that. I don't think I've hit it. No, never hit that firm enough. That's a disappointing bogey. That is going to move me back to 3 under, but a solid front 9 nonetheless. Very challenging front 9. Hole number 10. Let's try and shape this down the right centre off the fairway and hopefully avoid the hazards. There's a perfect. That ball is starting to turn with the wind beautifully. This should be a great golf shot. That ball's running on for days. That is a monster drive. It's left me 159 yards, 15 mile per hour wind behind me. Let's go full backspin on the pitching wedge here. Ball is going to shoot left at my feet combined with the wind. It's a tiny fast. This should get a firm kick out as well. I'll take that. That is a really good shot. It's another birdie putt. 16 feet, down 3 inches. This ball will turn quite a lot from right to left, especially the first 5 feet. I'm not sure I've hit that. I'm not sure I've hit that. Oh, we did have the weight. So unlucky with the read there as well. That just burned by the left edge. But this course is an absolute pleasure to play. You really have to plan your round here. Deliberate fast there. Taking us down the left-hand side. And even with the wind at my face, we are still getting a good run out. But these pins are asking a lot of questions out of my game here. Let's pitch this again. Try to land this on the right-hand side of the pin. Come on, ball. It should kick up. Oh, it sat down and then released out beautifully. What a golf shot. What a golf shot. Couldn't have placed that any better, to be honest. Find the more accessible side of the green for an easier putt. And we do get that drop shot back from 2 holes ago. And we move back to 4 under par. Really happy with that pitch shot. Hole number 12. Wind yet again in my face. We've not really had a hole where the wind's helped me out in any situation, to be honest. It's either been crosswinds or wind into my face. In fact, we did have one tee shot where the wind was helping me. So a 16-mile-per-hour wind. I'm going to have to go 5-iron here. Just applying a good bit of D-loft as well. This should land about 6 yards short and hopefully release out in the firm conditions. It's a perfect. Oh, the wind's really killing that. I don't think that'll run as much. No, the wind ensured that sat down pretty quickly. I could have went another club there. I could have hit 4-iron. Let's see if we can at least lag this one closer, go one better and drain it. It's a horrible putt line. That's actually turning nice. That's turning nice. Oh, it's another putt of left short. No way. Just not found the feel around the greens yet. Hole number 13. 190, down 9. 4-iron, a little bit of loft, a little bit of backspin. This ball should sit down pretty quickly. Playing for the right-hand side of the pin. It's a laser beam. It's a tiny fast. No way that's coming up that short. It may kick on. Wow, I am amazed that ball came up so short. These 19-mile-per-hour wind gusts are just killing the ball. My yardage control is just off on a few of these shots. But let's see if I can chip this one in. It's got a chance. Turn. Oh, just a little bit firm. At least we gave it a chance. Hopefully that's a straightforward putt for par. Little breaker from 7 feet out. Should turn from left to right. It has done. It's a solid start to the back 9. 1 under. 3 under front 9. 20-mile-per-hour winds here. Let's draw this from right to left. Try and take it up the left-hand side of the fairway. Tiny fast. It's probably going to help me out. Being on the left-hand side ensures I've got a shorter approach shot in. But wow, these winds are absolutely brutal out here. But it's so much fun. I think it enhances the enjoyment on the golf course. So 4-iron, a little bit of D-loft and topspin here. Can we run this up towards the flag? That ball just shot hard right. And with that slow, it's staying out there. There's that firm kick. And with the D-loft I did apply, combined with the topspin, we've kicked 19 yards away. Let's apply full backspin, a little bit of loft to this chip shot. We are on a downslope as well. Little bump and run here. Should run out. That can sit down anytime soon though. It's run on a little bit more than I would have liked, and this certainly is a missable putt for par. Fair bit of movement left to right here. Turn. Oh, it's a good read. It's a good putt, and that's actually a good par. Hole number 15. Scoreable par 5 in these conditions. Let's try and draw this from right to left against the wind. I think we can reach this in 2, you know. The wind should be behind us here a little bit on our second shot. But that's a good tee shot. And there is the wind going to help me out. Let's go 5 wood. That 16-mile-per-hour wind behind me, pushing me, should comfortably help reach the green here. It's a nice strike. The wind's taking that. Oh, wow, that's coming up way short. That could kick into the bunker. That 16-mile-per-hour wind did not seem to affect the flight of the ball there. Quite surprised at that. Fully expected to run onto the green. Relying on my short game once again. Try and splash this short, and it should run out. Should run out. Keep going. It's came up a little bit short. This is going to be a tester. To be fair, there's not much in it. I expected there to be a little bit more movement than that. But I should have got that bunker shot closer. But the wind, like I said from day one in this game, can be very unpredictable at times, which I do like. Hole number 16, into this headwind. Let's take it down the right-hand side. It's a solid strike. Taking the bunkers out of play. I was going to say we almost kicked into the bunker there. Not the best of lies at my feet. But let's go 5-iron here. Full backspin. We should comfortably reach here. It's about, can I get it close? It's a slow. That's going to come up short right now. That's a disappointment. That was the ideal club to swing line, and that tiny slow killed me. At least I'm getting plenty of chipping practice here. Let's see if we can't chip this one in. It's about time we made a chip. Let's use the contours off the green. Is it going to turn? Has it got the legs? Oh, it just burns by the left-hand side. Good effort. It's going to be another boring par, though. I do remain at 5 under. Let's see this new 17th hole. It should be a par 3. It is a par 3. And it really is fantastic. That's another tough pin. Back left of the green. Anything long at this pin, the ball is going to run off. So let's go pitch and wedge. Hanging the ball out there. It's a tiny fast. This should kick right. This should kick right. It has done. Get in the hole. Oh my goodness, we almost holed that. That would have really been a fantastic golf shot. We do move to 6 under par. Let's move on to the final hole of this year's Open Championship venue. Royal Liverpool Golf Club. Cannot wait. It's a decent swing. I'm really happy with how I've played off the tee box today. I think in lower winds you could really go low in this golf course. But what a finishing hole. Grandstand finish. Let's hit driver off the deck here. Full loft. A little bit of fade. I'm trying to kick this over the bunkers here. Need a little bit of luck. Ah, it's a fast. That's going to keep me left. I think we are going to comfortably find the bunkers. Really needed the perfect there. Bunker is not the worst outcome though. I am pretty confident in my short game play. So I want to land this on the right hand side of the green. Full backspin here. Let's attack this with a splash. Land it short and it should run up towards the flag. The ball is going to shoot hard right at my feet as well with a lie. Oh, that really shot hard right. It was a slow. I got a huge slow. Not the best of shots, but it should be a very makeable putt. And this is why I wanted to land on the right-hand side, obviously closer. This would be a good birdie to finish with. It should turn. It has turned. And that is a solid round of golf in those conditions. Not my best, but I'll take the 64, which is a 7 under. But that is it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to smash the like button. If you are new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.
I had fun with you today. Hopefully we'll see you real soon.